So I wasn't planning on recording today, but it has been a day. I'm burnt out, and I wanted to share this with you guys because this is, just part of life in general, but part of the process, I guess. That's what today's video is going to be on, is just me talking about where I'm at and how I've been feeling and just everything that's been kind of building up. Because I feel like I'm reaching a breaking point, I guess, which I've had several. Mind you, I've had several. I am just at a point where I am ready to go. So I've been at this point for a while, but it's been hitting me a lot recently where I feel like I've been pushed beyond that point of what's tolerable or what I can tolerate, and things that I tolerated for years and that was normalized throughout my life. And, just the atmosphere, the energy, the environment, behavior, pattern, cycles, whatever. We've talked about it a little bit before, but I'm just beyond done. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I am ready to go. I'm ready to move. I just want to complete this build as soon as I can because mentally and emotionally, I'm just so fatigued. I don't know what else to say. I'm just done. I'm just done. And I haven't really talked about it too much in terms of like where I'm at and what exactly is making me so tired and why I want to move. I mean, in general, I just want to move and be in my own space. I haven't really talked about my life here the past 2 years. I've said that it's been transitionary, and it has been. That being here has showed me a lot. A lot has been revealed, a lot has been brought to light. I do feel that it was necessary. Even though it's been stressful and draining, I feel that it was necessary for me to see what I need to see, to know what I need to know, so I can really truly move forward and close out this cycle. A cycle that started when I was born, up until this point. This is my way of reclaiming my life, my path, and myself. I don't want to spend too much time talking about this, but 2 years ago, I left Connecticut, right? Had my son. He was 5. I was pregnant with my daughter, and I was leaving a very unhealthy, destructive, abusive situation, connection behind. It was necessary. But at the time, in my mindset, it was pure survival. I know I don't need to justify my reasoning for coming here and coming back to a certain space around certain people and things like that, because I was desperate. I was desperate. And where else was I going to go? Right. And in coming back here, weirdly, I was able to heal from both things simultaneously. Having come from the situation and connection that I was in Connecticut, and coming here to this environment, there were certain parallels that I was able to see more clearly. And I said it in the other video. I don't know which one's going up first, but I recorded a video basically talking about what led me to this point of getting camper. And I said how it gave me a different level of awareness, or it was like having special lenses that allowed me to see things that have always existed in this environment around certain people, like the pattern, the cycle of dysfunction that has always been there. But it was like I was able to peel back more layers. And I was like, oh, I'm seeing a parallel between this person and this person. I'm seeing parallel between this situation and this situation. And I think the reason why it helped me is because I went from a situation that was so loudly chaotic, like so in your face, but also very covert, to coming to a space where it was more subtle, more underlying, and much more covert. So, being here, I'm grateful because of what I know and what I see now, because I feel like I finally have the key to close this cycle, to break the cycle and the pattern completely. But it has taken a huge toll on me mentally, emotionally, health wise. And it's been hard because not only has it been about me seeing things for what they are, but I'm seeing how people truly view me, what they truly think of me, how they truly view me, like what I am to others. And I'm seeing their true intentions, and it's something that is really difficult to face. There has been a lot of pushback and a lot of interference, manipulation, sabotage, things that have been done already leading up to this point, but especially when I got the camper, because I think certain people know and understand that once I'm gone, I'm gone. And this is me building my independence or reclaiming it through this build and reclaiming my life and establishing stability and security for myself, because in being here, I haven't been able to do that. There's always something getting in the way of me doing that. There's always some sort of distraction, interruption, something that is done to prevent me from being able to stand on my own. I'm not going to accept that. Like, this is not a life that I want to live. I don't want to live in this type of atmosphere where it's like walking on eggshells, where there's people pleasing, there's catering, there's shaming, there's blaming. I don't want to be in a space of dysfunction. I don't want to live like I'm living now, where I feel like my nervous system is high wire, always scanning for something, always searching for something, always waiting for the shoe to drop, always anticipating the worst. I do not want to live like that. And I thought after leaving Connecticut that it would stop, but I realized that that wasn't the route. This is the route. And I've had to face it, because if I don't face this, the cycle will continue, So the space itself, certain people, it's very parasitic, it's very draining, it's super depleting. And this type of space is meant to break your spirit. And it's not something that should be normal. It was normal for me growing up. It is normal for certain people. That is what they like living in. That is how they choose to live. But I am not choosing that. And I've been so frustrated by the resistance that I've been feeling, that I've been experiencing when it comes to this build, because I just want to go. you know, I just want to go. I'm done. I'm tired. Even after leaving Connecticut, I have not had a break. I don't want to cry. I do not want to cry, but I have not had a break. I have not had a moment to breathe. I have not really had a moment where I felt okay. And I have done so much work. I know that it's not entirely rooted within me, that the constant worry or panic or fear, that is a trauma response. I am ready to have a break. I'm ready to start fresh. I'm ready to live a life that is truly supportive of our growth. I'm ready for peace. And this is my way of giving peace back to myself and creating a foundation of peace for my kids. So I'm doing everything I can to try and finish this build. I'm scraping whatever I can to put towards the build and get the rest of what I need. And it's been difficult because there's still other things that I have to take care of, and like our regular expenses and things like that. I have been so bound here, and it's been hard for me to generate more and have extra money to just pour into it. I've poured everything I can into this, and any extra that I have, I continue to pour into it, but it's taking longer than I had hoped. And I'm reaching that point where I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm ready to go. I'm just hoping that something will fall into place so I can get the rest of what I need to finish the build. Then I can just do it and then we can go, you know? And I feel it. I know that things will be a lot easier, at least mentally, emotionally. There will be an adjustment period, of course, physically, but mentally and emotionally, things will become a lot easier once I'm out of this environment. And the build itself, that is a lot because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just watching videos, I'm researching, I'm learning as I go. And that is a lot for anyone, especially by themselves. Mentally, emotionally, physically, it takes a toll. But on top of being here and feeling things build up, especially because like I've changed so much and I'm not just defaulting into certain roles and positions. And no matter how hard certain people want to, you know, paint me as the scapegoat or, I'm the one who's blamed for everything, but at the same time, I'm expected to keep everything together and hold everything together and save the day. Like, I'm not doing that willingly. That has created a lot of tension. And taking this step to leave and to establish myself and building this new life for me and my kids has also triggered a lot of tension for those people because once I leave, who's going to be blamed, right? Who's going to be blamed? Who's going to pick up the pieces? I've always been the one to do it long term. So I know the adversity, I know the pressure, I know the pushback and the manipulation and the degrading, the demeaning, the love bombing, the gaslighting. I know that it is all because of a loss of control on their side. But even though I know that, it still doesn't lessen the weight of it, you know? I'm doing my best to not let it get to me, but I would be lying if I said that I'm not impacted by it. So, I don't know. That's where I'm at, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm just overstimulated. I'm overwhelmed. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere right now, no matter how hard I try. I feel stuck. So, maybe it's just one of those moments, a pause. I don't know, but I'm tired of waiting. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Um, yeah, so that's where I'm at. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Let me know how you're doing and feeling down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. And hopefully, I will be in a better mood and there will be some progress done on the camper and I won't be freaking out. Okay. Mwah. Bye.